What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Masculine Energy. I know I haven't recorded a video for about 2 weeks. I was sick as hell. No, I don't have a coronavirus. I got a flu. Sometimes it skips a year, but I get the flu almost every year around this time for about a day or two, and then I get a pretty nasty cough for about 2 to 3 weeks, and here we go. Here we are. Lo and behold, I had the cough isn't so bad when I'm kind of like upright. It's kind of hard to explain. If I'm standing or sitting, like now at this point in time, it's not too bad. It's when I lay down or right after I eat. Usually, I don't know why that is. Maybe I don't know. Actually, I have no clue. I can't even make a guess. That's the update for me. I'm a lot better now. I have lost about 10 damn pounds just because of the sickness. I was shivering a lot, and shivering burns a damn ton of calories. So if you guys want to burn some fat, get cold as hell. I got my car back too. So my car was down for a little bit. I sent it in for a little bit of maintenance. Had an issue, and then I got it back, and I've been cruising a little bit, listening to some books. My car kind of turns into a school in a way. Every single new book I buy, I listen to it in the car. I go for a cruise. My car's kind of fast, so it's fun to drive. I don't ever get sick of it. Yeah, that's the update real quick. Minute 45 into this video. But what this video is about is I got a question on my Instagram just now, and the question was, how long do I have to wait for no contact to take effect? How long do I have to wait for my girl to reach out to me? How long do I have to wait before I hear something, or before this or before that? And I want to go right into it because that is the wrong mindset to have. That's everybody's question. Everyone's like, yo, how long does it take? How long does it take? How long does it take? That's like me asking somebody who's teaching me how to make money, which I've gone through this before. How long does it take to get to $10,000 a month? How long does it take to get to 15, 20, 25, 30? And it really depends on your effort level. Now, when it comes to women and love and relationships, you can't put a certain amount of work ethic into it because you can't control how people feel. Now, that being said, that is still in your control to take action on the things that you need to take action on. So for example, if you got some issues that need to be worked out, emotional problems, financial problems, all this stuff that could directly affect your happiness in a relationship or directly affect your happiness as an individual person. Because let's be real here, what is a relationship? A relationship is two people coming together to share their experiences and their lives together. If you have a life that's lacking, you need to be working on these pillars, like I call them: health, wealth, personal development, and social circle. They blend in, especially personal development. That's kind of like the one thing that bleeds into all of those things, because you can learn how to talk to people better, how to win friends and influence people. You can learn about money, right? Millionaire fast lane. You can learn about relationships, how to be a 3% man. It's right over there. You can probably see it right here. My finger's probably black, but the effect on my phone is making everything around me black and white except for me. So, or grayscaled, I should say. So, and that's in the personal development pillar, right? So you can use that to make all the areas of your life better, to focus on something. So when people ask me, when guys especially ask me, how long do I have to wait? I'm like, bro, get your mindset right. Because first of all, the second that you're like, okay, say I did tell you, oh, wait 30 days. If you did wait 30 days, which is, I highly recommend not to wait just 30 days. The 30-day no contact rule is stupid as shit. If I told you to wait for 30 days, what are you going to do in those 30 days? All you're going to do is sit there and play video games or mope. And then, say she doesn't call after 30 days. Now what? Right? So what I want you to do, and anybody who has this fucking question, focus on the things you can control. What can you control directly in your life today? Focus on the next 24 hours. Focus on the things that you can do. If you don't know how to make more money, educate yourself on it. If you don't know how to help yourself with your emotions. Find every book on the face of this planet and read it about how to feel better, right? Now, I know it sounds kind of silly because you're like, okay, like, how's that going to help me? Because everybody has a certain operating system going on with all the shit that you've learned, right? Everything that tells you that you're a human being, everything that you feel and the way that you project yourself is shit that you've learned from your parents and your surroundings. Everything is, it's all your surroundings that teach you these things, school and all that, right? You learn, you look, you learn, and you take it in and you adapt it and use it. Books are like exercises for your mind. It's like working out your mind. So if you want to learn something or do something, you must read or at least listen, right? You don't really have to like read a book. I listen to all my books. I just listen to them over and over and over again until it really sinks in. And almost every single time I read a book that I read every week, because I read like a set 3 or 4 books every week. One book that definitely changed everything was The Power of Now, being in the present moment, understanding that anxiety, depression, and all these things that a lot of people suffer from is when your focus is on the future instead of now. Now, I know that if you were broke as fuck, you're going to be focused on that. But what changes that whole thing around is when you focus on income producing activities. The internet allows you to multiply yourself. The internet allows you to make videos, to make tweets, to do anything to reach people. YouTube is that's why YouTube is so powerful, because YouTube, for example, people can find me months and months and months. People do coaching calls off of videos that I've made a year ago. And you know how powerful that is? That is why I am successful today. That is why I was able to quit my job a year ago, because I worked my ass off. 10X Rule. That's another book that everyone should read by Grant Cardone. See, that's the most important thing to understand, right? You have the internet, guys. You have the power of the internet in your hands every day, and you have a cell phone. This video is being recorded on a Samsung Note 10. Now, I know a lot of you guys can't afford a brand new phone. That phone came out like 4 months ago, and I got it specifically because of the camera, because this here is my is my older phone. This phone's a Huawei P20 Pro. I can still shoot videos with this, right? But I wanted the next camera. I wanted the better phone, and this Samsung got rid of their operating system issues. So so over time the phone doesn't slow down like Android used to do. That's why I love Apple so much. But Apple's hardware is just falling behind. That's the iPhone 10, and that's all you guys need, right? I have a Yeti microphone here, and you just need and of course a computer to render the videos. But if you don't do any post processing, right? Like you don't need to cut, edit. You can do Elliot Hull style where you just record, bam, and upload, right? I'm sure he cuts, like he puts the intro in there and that's about it, right? So it really depends on your style, but you start from zero. Everyone starts at zero. I did, right? That's something you can control. Everyone, I think, needs more money. Imagine if you had an extra $2,000 a month coming in from something that you barely even do. And I get it. Everyone's like, well, focusing on money is stupid. Well, here's the thing about that. Money is the one thing that we can all measure. And look, imagine being able to pay all your bills with a side hustle. And then that side hustle turns into $4,000 a month. Now you're happy because look at all your money problems are starting to fade away. You're like, oh shit, if I did this more and more and more again and again and again, having multiple YouTube channels, powerful stuff. Then you can do, invest into real estate. You can do whatever you want. So why am I talking about all this? Because that's stuff you can control. Worrying about when your ex is going to contact you does not help you. I know you want to know because you want certainty. When you go through a breakup, the only certainty is uncertainty. When you go through a breakup, the only thing that you can really understand is that you need to focus on the things that you can change and control and manipulate about yourself. The other person is going to contact you when they miss you enough, when they feel like you're slipping away and they're starting to see, okay, I took my time and they're starting to go away. Again, that's why you can't beg and plead, because that person's never going to get to that stage if you're chasing and pursuing, right? So when you back off and they're starting to wonder, oh shit, I'm gonna lose that person. I'm gonna lose them to somebody else. And if you have social media and you're putting up pictures of your improvement and your social circle growing, maybe you're putting up your money growth, whatever you're doing, they notice because they're gonna look, right? Especially if you have it. And again, they're gonna know if you're thirsty as fuck. Everyone can tell when someone's thirsty, because some people post shit on Instagram just to get a reaction, right? That's needy behavior, guys. Don't do that. But if you're actually posting because you're doing it to document your like imagine you know, like your health, right? You're losing 25 pounds. They're like, oh damn, you're looking damn good, man, right? Say you're doing that. Then they're like, okay, he's making changes. If they see that you're making changes, they're going to be really, really impressed by the fact that you're doing shit. Because again, what are the two reasons why people go through? It's why do women break up with guys? Because guys always get complacent, right? Guys get complacent and insecure, and usually it happens by a 1-2 punch. They'll get complacent, the girl starts walking away, and then he gets insecure as fuck and starts chasing her and acting like a little bitch. That's not what you're supposed to do, and that's why you got to keep focused on the shit you can control. You can never control your woman. You can only control how you show up and what you do every single day. That's the only thing you can control, fellas. So focus on that. When is your ex going to contact you? No one can tell you that. Everyone can guess, but every relationship is different. How good was your relationship? There's so many different variables. So focus on the shit you can control for the 1 millionth time. Now, if you guys want coaching or anything down below is where you get that in the description box. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and all that. All the handles are there for you. And I'm back. Done.